Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome to Stumps and Sixes, where every cricketing moment finds a voice. This is Vivan, your host and host for this episode, and I'm joined by fellow analysts Sriram and Sai. We're covering match number 6 of the WPL, where UP Warriors beat Mumbai Indians by 7 wickets. Sriram, your thoughts on the game?
I actually yesterday's video I predicted that it's going to be a one-sided affair for Mumbai to be favorites, but just UP Warriors played like a Warriors today, indeed, isn't they? So they were just tremendous today. So they actually we talked about how they got a rock bottom by losing consecutive matches. So now they have just bulldozed down Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians today. So it's a terrific game.
What are
Yeah,
your thoughts,
definitely.
Sai?
Yeah, I'm coming there. I think it's a good sign for WPL too. Like the table is getting even now. All teams are having a chance to qualify for the playoff. The tournament is getting interesting more. So I think it's a good thing for the tournament.
As
Yes,
Saw is
exactly.
saying, it's not going to be like a two horse race. Like either it's going to be Delhi or Mumbai. It's now RCB is also coming into the picture. So it is going to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
now UP Warriors is also coming into the picture. So it's going to be a wide open tournament. So it's good for the WPL to go into the tournaments.
Yeah, that's how it
yeah,
gets
yeah.
exciting. And I think there is a famous saying that one's misfortune is an opportunity for another. Vrindha Dinesh was injured, and Kiran Navgire got an opportunity to open for UP Warriors. And boy, did
Mm.
she make the most of it. She launched an attack on the
Oh,
Mumbai Indians bowlers and raced to a
Mhm.
25
Yeah,
or
yeah.
half century. What are your thoughts on this performance, Sai? A blessing in disguise for UP Warriors.
Yeah, definitely. It's a force to change us opening the Navgire, and she's usually a finisher also, and she just grabbed the opportunity. Like it probably help for UP Warriors. I think it's a template for the chasing teams for the past few days. Like they know the target, they'll come and go full flow with the power play. Like they'll literally skill the game in power play itself. Like Navgira hit every bowler. Like he didn't allow the bowlers to settle in the ground. What do you say, Stiram? Like,
I mean, it's indeed a blessing in disguise, isn't it? Like after
yeah,
I haven't seen her bat. This is the first time I have seen her batting. So it's I
okay.
after the initial thought of her batting, I drawn a parallel line to people following IPL must have been seen. Dwayne Smith from CSK, in the initial
Yeah, yeah.
2016-17 that era, Dwayne Smith, that perfect caliber of a batsman like he is like she replicated that in this UP Warriors team. Like it's some
Mm.
shots of her, like it was pure bliss and pure strength from her, and it's
Yeah, pure power
perfect
rating.
scenario for UP to get into the picture by finding a perfect replacement. We can say because it's the injury for the player seems a bit serious, so the opening slot is fixed for her. It seems.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as you said,
exactly.
from IPL, and I would like to say she had some something for Shefali Verma, isn't it? Like they're stepping down and going for.
True, true,
I think
true.
she would be a good replacement for Shefali Verma in future. Maybe they can think about
Yes,
that.
sure. And talking about misfortune, like Vrinda Dinesh was injured, do you know there were two more players missing today? Mumbai Indians were handed their first defeat in this season, and captain Harmanpreet Kaur and star opening bowler Shabnim Ismail, who I think were one of their best performers in the last two games, missed out with niggles. How much did MI miss them today, Shiram?
I personally think, apart from the captain like Harmanpreet Kaur, I think if she was in the match today, I wouldn't be this much of a dismantling from Mumbai. I wouldn't have expected. Like I think this plays a huge factor in the mindset of the players. Like a captain figure, they truly missed today, and obviously the star player, their opening fast bowler, like it's a truly a miss today.
Like I think
Sai?
more than Harman, name is Shabni Ismail today because she used to give that early breakthrough in the power plays and then she did that
Yes.
well for the past two matches. And for Harman, she used to stay in the crease till the end. I think that was I think today. Like Nats Xavier reported earlier, and Haley Mathus he scored a 50, but he gave a lot of chances, and it was like an unusual Haley Mathis. Like he scored 15, 44 balls. Like it was a slow strike rate. She was just at padding, not at padding. She was playing more cautious. Like even the openers, both of them, Castiga and Haley Matthews, they scored 36 in the power play and got a wicket. I think they were more cautious because they know they're missing Harman in the middle. I think it kind of factored in the time for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
True,
in
true,
the
true.
halfway stage, 162 the score. I think Mumbai Indians were batting very well at a point, and UP Warriors also at the halfway stage felt that it could have been a lot worse than 162 when
Mm.
Haley Matthews was there. I think
mm,
UP finished well and restricted MI to 162, desperately needing this win. They were out with intent today. Their bowlers executed well. Their effort was awarded with this important wickets of Matthews, Nat Skipper and Amelia Kerr. And one wicket each was taken by all bowlers on show tonight. So I think after two big defeats coming from that, I think as we expected them to, UP Warriors came out with intent today, and we could see it with their bowling and batting. The fielding, I think
True, true,
they
true.
were still not that good. I think there was
yeah,
an
yeah,
overthrow went for four.
yeah,
There were
yeah.
some
Yeah.
catches dropped, but luckily
Mm.
because they were so good with their batting and bowling, fielding didn't come back to haunt them. But they were so good with their batting and bowling today that they got through, and I think it's a very good win for UP Warriors, and they should be proud of themselves. What do you
Yeah,
think,
Yeah,
Sivan?
when you speak
true,
about
true, true.
the go ahead, Sriram. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, as you rightly said, it's a tremendous team effort from everyone from UP. Indeed, the bowling,
Mm.
batting, even the fielding to an extent, yeah, we can give it to them. But the surprising factor for me was like the instant terrible fielding from the Mumbai Indians team. So initially there were some chances they
Mm.
could have pulled UP Warriors back in the and put them in the back
Yeah.
seat, and they could have been in the front seat
Mm.
while in the fielding department. But I think they missed out on that. And the other thing I want to rise up here is, so yesterday we were talking about how team winning the toss, electing to field first, is having a massive advantage. Like even today we
Yeah.
have seen that. So is this going to be a huge factor? Going to be, since at least it's going to be in the Chinnaswamy.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
I think it's a
Because at the
factor in
Chinnaswamy,
Chandaswamy.
everybody
Yeah.
are looking to chase first. And
Hmm.
Chinnaswamy is known as a batting paradise in the IPL. Also, you see every captain is looking to chase. There's a due factor coming on in the second innings. Yeah, I think it is being, as you can see in the case of this tournament, WPL, and in the history of the IPL, it is being turning to
Hmm.
be a big factor. I'll
True,
lay
true,
over
true.
it over to you, Sai.
Yeah. Yeah. I think yeah. Chandaswamy is a chasing round usually, but I don't think so. It will be a fight for a long time. I think even today also Mumbai lost because there were some misfields, catch drops. They dropped a Navgire 2 3 times. I think so, if I'm not wrong. So even RCB
True, true.
defended there, and that's a lower total unders. They defended like somewhat 155, I think so. Like
True, true,
Yes,
true.
if you
I was
field well,
actually
yeah,
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
like yeah, if you
yes.
field well, bowl well, do the basics well, I think we can defend the total in Chinnaswamy too. I think so.
True,
Exactly.
true, true.
And like
Like I
Shriram
was
was
hearing
saying,
the ah yeah, yeah.
yeah, like Shriram was saying, I completely agree with you. Actually, I was going to get to it in my next question, and you completely stole the words out of my mouth. I was going to say the a complete contrast was seen in the last two, in the second innings today. I mean, in the first two games of MI in the tournament, MI started brilliantly with the ball, picking up early wickets, not giving the batters anything. They were so good in the field, the intensity was up, and today they conceded 61 runs in the first 6 overs. Tell me,
Mm.
was it the sheer class from Healy and Navgire, or did MI lack intensity today? Right?
I think it's a combination of both, I would say. I think so. MI didn't lack in intent. Like they made a comeback in the middle of result. After Navgire reported Prissy won game, she took 4 wickets in an over. And after that, it completely changed. On the next over, Grace Harris came and hit 2 boundaries, and they just kept moving. And Navgire took the risk in the initial overs, and it just tied her off. It was her day. We have to accept that. Yeah, that's it. Go,
True,
Shriram.
true,
Like,
true. Like,
what you would say
yeah,
on this?
true, true. Whatever you were saying is it's nail on the coffin. Like
Mm.
you were true to exactly what happened. Okay. So I want to bring up
Mm.
the topic. So I was watching closely the commentary today. So they were saying that in the initial, in the initial first innings, so the ball was a little bit stopping and coming to the bat. So in the second innings, it's going to be, like flat track. It's going to be a heaven for the batting. So going into the tournament, so is this going to be a vital factor for the teams? So whoever is going to win the toss are obviously going to field first, and they are going to have a huge advantage. So how do you think the batting first team going to face this, and how can they counter this toss factor?
Yes, I think we can see it is a trend of the tournament that the team chasing is winning the games. But I think for a batting first team to counter this, like you said, and win the game, I think a power play is massive. The first power play, the first
Hmm.
6 overs, I think the last 3 days consecutively, I was observing that the teams tried to go too hard and they lost 3 wickets in the power play itself. When a team loses 3 wickets in a power play itself, the pressure falls on your middle order. There are wickets falling on both ends. And then, like you saw, the last 3 games were completely low scoring. And the opposing team, opponent batting second team, chased down easily. Today, Mumbai got 162, which I think was a good score on this pitch.
Yes, yes,
But
yes. Even I thought
but
it's a pretty
yes,
good total.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, even I thought it was a pretty good total what Mumbai got, but it was sheer class by UP Warriors the way they came out, their openers, and after even Healy and Kiran Navgire they got out, Deepti Verma and Grace
Hitesh
Harris they
Grace,
Sharma.
took it
Yeah,
Grace.
from there. Yes, they took it
Grace
from
Harris.
there,
That's it.
and they completely took UP home. So that is how
True, true.
the batting first teams need to capitalize on the power play, and they need to
Hmm.
put up a good total, and that to give the bowlers something to bowl at, basically.
True, true, true.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
Sure.
think,
Yeah, and
Sai?
this new factor is gonna, yeah, I'm gonna come with it. And this new factor is gonna be there. Like, batting second team gonna have that advantage. And then it's happening in IPL as well in the recent years. You can see in any matches that chasing teams are winning it easier due to the new factor. And I, and I think more than the batters, bowlers also should have to adapt to this second innings. Like, they know that dude is gonna coming, the ball will not turn. It should be gonna be easy for the batting team. They have to do some variation, some mixing of bowling, something like that, bowling hot balls, and it's not gonna happen in only Chinnaswamy. Even the second half is happening in Arunjali, right? It's a similar kind of ground, I think so. It's just same as Chinnaswamy mostly, small ground, and you will come in the later part of game, and I think the bowlers should adapt to it, and even the batters in the first innings after they losing the toss, I think they're gonna put pressure on themselves that oh my god, they're gonna score more in this ground. Otherwise, he can't defend this side, and that should not be there. They should play normal cricket casually, score some 170 or 180. That's enough. We don't want 400 every day, right? So
True, true,
that's
true,
what
true,
I
true.
think. Like. Yeah.
True.
Yes.
Even in the middle of the second innings, Mumbai tried to sneak in after those two early wickets. I like the way Grace and Deepti batted at that stage because it was a crucial
Yeah.
partnership.
Yeah.
So that actually sealed them the
Mm.
victory. If one of them would have got out early, so it would have been a different ball game
Mm.
altogether. But I really liked their courage there, and they just did what they have to do. So it really shows the character, and it really shows that how UP Warriors came back after those two bitter matches. So it's going to be a good tournament for them, hopefully.
Yes, the
Yeah.
wickets of
And
Healey and Kiran Navgire in quick succession. Even I was wondering that this could be a turning point. And MI,
Mm-hmm.
MI keeps believing until the end. And I think MI had a chance to, if they would have got, I think one or two more wickets, they could have gone right into the heart of the batting order of UP Warriors. But all kudos to Grace Harris and Dipti Sharma, who built a
True.
partnership between their own in the middle to show how deep UP bats, and they showed
Mm.
exactly how much this game meant to them. Because going back to back to losses, this game they desperately needed to win, and they played like it, and they took
True.
UP home. And talking about the
True.
first innings power play, like I think UP were completely on point today. But let's talk, what did Mumbai lack today? I think as we expected them, UP started with great intent. MI
Mm.
openers were struggling to score runs, and Mumbai Indians, I think, lost timely wickets. When Matthews and Nats gave up run were cruising, when they were playing very well at that point when Matthews got to a 50, and I think Nats Giver had started to play her shots. Everybody would expect Mumbai to go on to score 180 plus. But then
Mm.
that is where UP Warriors, the intent they were showing,
mm.
the way, I think all the bowlers of UP Warriors bowled well today. And like you can see the scorecard, each and every UP Warriors bowler has got one wicket each today. That shows how much this game meant to them. There
Truly
was an
bowling
equal
dominated
performance
performance.
and a great
Mm.
UP
Yeah.
performance. But I think, what do you think, Shriram? Like, where did MI lack firepower today?
I think, we already talked about how crucial their captain today, because she will come in the middle order and they will chip in runs and they will capitalize the innings so well. So I think they truly missed that today because we all know she is the highest run scorer of this WPL. So they truly missed her today. So apart from that, actually the quick succession of wickets that UP managed to get today, and that dismantled the whole middle order of the Mumbai. So actually, even it's all eye inside. But initially, while seeing the match, we thought that 160 is a pretty good total. So I thought they are going to defend it, but yeah. So it's all eye inside. But yeah, they actually UP Warriors capitalized it very well.
Yeah. It's a sheer brilliance now from Navgire and the rest of the batters. Like even in the middle of the innings, like after the three wickets gone, I also thought that there should be something in the game. But Grace Harris and the Sharma, who's their experience, like they scored boundaries only, but they didn't took any risk. That's what mattered. It was like proper cricket shots, finding the gaps, nine. That's what should be anything. So don't put pressure on yourself. Don't go for like flogging shots every time. You can score runs by proper getting shots, right? And MI
So,
has this habit of losing games when they don't have their heart and playing. Like in IPL also, like Rohit Sharma must miss some games, even Rod and Sky will come, they lost games. And it's the same thing happening in this his WPL also. I think Harman is like Rohit Sharma for the play. Like captaincy factor matters. And when it comes to intent, Alyssa really done one thing really well. Like when Navgire was hitting the ball so well, she pushed her to score runs, no runs, and I think it was a wicket. She pushed a lot of runs. She kept the scoreboard moving. Like avoiding the outbursts, and that's more important. These small and little things which will which will address during the game. Yeah, that's right.
And Vivan, don't you also think the shaky, run out in the Mumbai's batting? So, and there are also few, run-ups which they were lacking. Though, so the basic understanding between the partners players today, I think they lost their match there.
Yes. So I think Harmanpreet Kaur was not there today. So the batting order I think shifted. They had to make some changes in the batting order, and I think yeah, like you said, that is what I said. Like Mumbai Indians did not start off pretty well. I think in the last two games, they were bowling first, but whatever, be it bowling, be it batting, Mumbai Indians I think always starts off early. They capitalize on the power play and impose themselves on the game. But today, you can see Yastika Bhatia and Haley Matthews, they were struggling in the first 3 overs. I think UP started very well. Kudos to them to bowl those overs, to be economical, to not give them the short hitting, boundary hitting options. And Yastika Bhatia and Haley Matthews, they did went on to play out their power play. I think for the first 6 overs, they were 36 for no loss, which was a good score to be at the power play. I think they was looking to take it from there, and they were looking good. But like I said, they were lacking that X factor today. They were losing a couple of wickets. The run out, like you said, the running between the wickets, they were losing wickets in quick successions, and that is why they ended up at 162 when they could have easily, from what they were, from what their quality they have, from what at point they were, I think they could have gotten 180, 190. And in that case, they could have taken it right down to the wire and we could have seen another nail biting finish. And I think it could have gone to Mumbai if they would have had those 20, 30 more runs. What do you
True, true,
think,
true.
Yeah,
One
well,
thing
Shriram?
UP rightly
coming
did
about,
today
yeah,
was, like taking the wickets in between the overs. Like they didn't let Mumbai to have the momentum on their side. So if imagine if the total is 180 or 190. So the psychological factor will affect the UP Warriors and it might have been a
yeah,
different
yeah,
ball game
definitely.
altogether. But yeah, in hindsight we can talk. But kudos to UP Warriors the way they came and just stamped their authority on the tournament.
Yeah, well, coming
Right?
to MI's batting, like you said, Haley Matthews will not play like this. Like he will play like how Navgire played today. She used to go there for MI in the last year. I think in this year she didn't score runs in the first 2 matches, so that might have had in her mind. So she thought she could give her some time, and I
True,
don't
true.
blame her completely. But even in the middle overs as well, as soon as she and Nance gave her departed, I think MI were 80 for 111 overs at one point. From there, they ended up as 110 for 3 in 16 overs. Like in the middle of high overs, he just got a under ball in middle overs. I think Advari who picked him into the game. Advar they restricted them, and that paid off him in the end as well. Yeah.
Yes.
True,
So
true.
what next for Mumbai Indians? So Mumbai Indians next you play RCB at Bengaluru. So they will 100% be hoping that Harmanpreet Kaur and Shabnam Ismail are back by then. And it is a big game in the context of the WPL for the ranking of the points table, for the playoffs race. RCB versus MI are like the top franchises in the WPL with the big names. It's Smriti Mandhana versus Harmanpreet Kaur. Hopefully, Harmanpreet Kaur plays that game. But Mumbai Indians have been dealt with the first blow by UP Warriors. So, how do you think that they go into that big game now following today's result? Shriram?
I mean, they Mumbai. We all know how they will come back from a defeat or come back from this sudden defeat or sudden loss which they didn't expect.
They are known
So
for this.
we
Yeah.
can expect we can expect thorough comeback from the Mumbai Indians team. So every one of them will be popped up for the next game against RCB, because it's a great rivalry, it's a great game, and it's going to be a little bit advantageous towards RCB purely because of the crowd factor and
Yes,
everything.
sure.
But I think we can expect a hell out of a very close game. Uh, I wish that this toss factor wouldn't come there on that match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sai?
and like coming in RCB is always a great rivalry in IPL also, and it would be very interesting to watch that match. And coming to this match, UP Warriors ended the winning streak of Mumbai, and this UP Warriors it has been last year also. Like last year also, they were winning all the matches. Like they win 3 or 4 matches, I think so, consecutively on first, and then UP Warriors after them. I think this yellow jersey is somewhat a problem for MI always, isn't it, Hiram?
Yes.
How do
True,
you
true.
see yellow jersey? It's
True, true,
always
true.
right.
They wanted
Yeah,
to win, but yellow will always be
yeah,
on their way.
yeah. Every time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always yellow versus blue. IPL being the cousin of WPL, we can see the similarities here. But
True,
for
true.
looking at the yellow side now, UP Warriors, it's party time for UP Warriors who should be proud of their performance today. They take on Gujarat Giants next, who are struggling right now. So even Gujarat Giants have lost 2-2. So I think this win can be a turning point in UP Warriors WPL 2024. If they can get that win against Gujarat Giants, they can impose themselves as give them a chance to get into that playoffs. And then in the playoffs anything can happen. There is back to square one. Anybody can go in for the title. So I think UP Warriors great performance today. They needed it today. If UP Warriors would have lost today, then it would have been a very poor start for them. But that was exactly what they needed, today's victory, and I think they've got it. So what next for UP Warriors? Like, how do you think that they can go in their journey, win the remaining games, and what next for UP Warriors in this WPL 2024?
I mean, I initially from the start of the WPL, I saw UP Warriors as a dark horses. So initially, after the two defeats, I thought maybe okay, they are not, but they proved me wrong again, and they are popped up now. So after defeating Mumbai, obviously will be popped up. So I'm seeing rounded side now. So they are together now. So the whole team is backing their coaching staff and everyone, and they are playing a good cricket all around. We did see today the batting, the bowling, the all-round performance. Everything is so rounded now. So they are gelling well. So I have seen the post-match conversations between a few players. So it was so chill, and the dressing room is so calm now. So I'm seeing a very potent team which have the potential to be there on the playoff. So, but against Gujarat, I think UP is the favorite. But other than that, there are a few tough opponents like. DC is a very good side, and Mumbai on other day is a very good side. So RCB, we all know. So to beat them, I think UP Warriors have to continue playing the cricket they played today.
Yeah, I feel
Right?
we should not take TG as eight as well, because TG can do what UP Warriors did to Mumbai today. Like yesterday, you said Mumbai will bulldoze UP Warriors, but
Bro, that's a
what
jinx,
happened was
bro. That's a
exactly
jinx as a
opposite.
CSK fan.
Change. I you can say whatever no, but it didn't happen, right? Like exactly opposite it was happened. UP Warriors bulldoze Mumbai Indians. So even TG can give a comeback in the next game. And in the WPL, they have only 5 teams, right? So all of 5 teams are equally powerful, I think so. Like, so they can't take anyone lightly here. I think it's going to
Mm.
be interesting. Let's see, wait and see. And
True,
what
true,
will
true.
Yes.
End of the day, I want
predictions,
Mumbai to
about
lose. That's
tomorrow
it.
match?
Moving on to the final segment and our favorite segment, it is prediction time. Delhi Capitals take on Royal Challengers Bangalore tomorrow, and Delhi Capitals have had a humongous victory in their last game, winning by 9 wickets. Jemima Rodriguez just had to come and face that one delivery which he dispatched for a boundary. And Royal Challengers Bangalore are coming on the brink of two huge wins, and they are going strong, getting the strong support in Bengaluru. So this is going to be a big game tomorrow. Shriram and Sai, what are your predictions?
I'm going with Delhi Capitals as I'm a Premier Tricks fan. But I think RCB will have that home ground factor. Like even in today's match, they were shouting RCB, RCB. The match was between MI and UPW, and the
Yes.
crowd is chanting RCB, RCB. So let's see. That will be a factor, but I think DC will somewhat in this match. They will silence the crowd. I think so. Let's see.
Yes, even I'm going to go with Delhi Capitals because I was watching the last game and Delhi Capitals completely dominated in all three aspects of the game, be it batting, their bowling, their fielding. They were completely on
Yeah,
top
yeah.
of their
True,
game.
true.
And I think coming from that momentum, I think they'll give a tough fight to RCB. Yes, RCB are also coming from a very big results. They have a home crowd on their back, supporting them in every situation. So I think this can go down to the wire tomorrow. We can get to witness another thriller like the first two games. But I think Delhi Capitals will clinch it, and Royal Challengers Bangalore are trying to get the third win on the trot, hat trick, like Mumbai Indians tried to do today. But Mumbai Indians couldn't, and I think RCB will not be able to do it tomorrow, as
Yeah.
Delhi
Same thing
Capitals
will happen
will
tomorrow. Let's
get
see.
it.
Think so.
Yes.
What
Sriram?
is it, Sriram?
My prediction is going to be I'm going to take a bold prediction. I'm not going to pick either Delhi or either Bangalore. I'm going to predict that
What you are saying?
the team which is winning the toss and electing to field first is going to win. That is the simple game
Wow.
that is happening. So I'm going to stick with it.
Smart,
So
yeah.
Okay.
whichever team is bowling tomorrow first and chasing first, it's going to win.
Yeah, so
But
basically you're going
what
with
your
the trend.
average like? Who do you want to win? Say that.
I would
Who's your
say
favorite
Bangalore.
among this year? Bangalore?
Yeah.
Okay. Who said MA will win yesterday and he hears of what happened to him today. So let's see. I'm hoping
Bro,
so.
jinx, bro.
He's going with
Yeah,
the
it may think
trend.
ask me also
So you'll
today.
have to, if you want
Let's see
Bangalore
that
to win, if you
jinx
want Bangalore to win,
work
you'll
for
have to
RCB
hope
as well.
that Bangalore
Yeah,
win the
if I
toss
want
and
Bangalore
choose
to
to
win,
fly
I will say
first.
Delhi.
Yeah. No, if you
Okay.
want Bangalore to
Let's see.
win,
Let's
Jackie
see.
and
you'll
Gershom
have
are going to
to
kill me tomorrow.
go with the
Yeah, yeah.
possibility of
Let them
RCB
come.
winning the toss.
True,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, yeah.
RCB
That is
club is
actually that
fetching
is
now.
my prediction actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Good, good.
So
Yeah,
basically
let's
you're going
see.
with the trend,
Tomorrow we will meet
and
and we will see
yes,
who is winning it.
Yeah. We'll discuss
yes,
this
sure.
tomorrow for
So
sure.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a great evening. Stay tuned for tomorrow.